Hi everybody, it's Graham here with the latest updates on the beta pre-launch of WeShare Abundance. I was just about to go live and I realised I hadn't got my microphone here. And then when I got it, I thought I'd better check and it wasn't switched on. So hopefully it's working now. So it's the 10th of May and we're a third of the way through the month and I'm here with the updates for you on how we're going on. But first of all, let me check that I have really got things working and we are live in the Facebook group. Okay, let me see. May the 10th, it looks like we are. And hopefully the microphone's working. I've not had a chance to check it. But it looks like it is, otherwise there would have been lots of people saying, no sound, no sound. Okay, so here we go. We got Geordie Land in at the top again, with Russ Cowley, then India, then more from the UK, then Pakistan, Nigeria, Suriname, Netherlands, India, Canada, Manchester, UK, Nigeria, Alabama, USA. I've got to say Manchester, UK, because of course, there are lots of Manchesters around the world. One that is famous to me is Manchester, New Hampshire in the States, which is also the home of the Guild of Hypnotists in the United States, for which I am a member, or I was. I've not paid any fees for a long time, so I've probably been kicked out. Okay, Nigeria, and Alabama, USA. So hi, welcome to everybody, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube or Twitch. It's good to have you here and it's good to be here with you. Okay. The important news today is that Devyani has completed the programming for people that are buying restaking their stakes, and we're going to lose out not being able to buy because of the allocation being at $103 and the market value being down to a miserable $30, $25, whatever it is, I don't know. Okay, so that has been completed, but it's not loaded yet. It will be loaded tomorrow sometime, and after that you'll be good to go. You'll be able to buy, and when you select WESA and you are restaking pools, it will give you the allocation price of $103, so there won't be a problem there. She also hasn't yet completed the what's the word? Rectifying the payment for people that have bought in this first 10 days that have restaked, because that needs adjusting, and you will get your money back that you overspent, if you like. You know, if you bought it at $50, if you restaked at $50, then you'll be getting a little bit more than you staked back because it should have been at $103 and that sort of thing. So all that will be done tomorrow. It's not completed for the for the people that have already restaked, but it will be completed tomorrow and it'll all be uploaded in one go, I would think. And so from tomorrow it'll all be cool. Okay. So that's the most important thing. If you've been with us any length of time, you know we get things wrong, but you know we always put them right. Okay. So, excuse me. What's the other big news? The other big news is Uncle Boris, our lunatic Prime Minister, has announced that we are on track to reopen the pubs a week today. So that's good news for all the the landlords of free houses. I'm not sure about the landlords of managed houses because I suppose they were getting paid anyway. They don't care. But the free houses where people have their own business in effect there, and they're not just managing a property, they'll be delighted to know that they can accept people back into their establishment. And the public at large will be glad to know that they can go in and buy a pint. Not that I'll be joining them if you've got to leave your name and number and all this rubbish, and you're segregated anyway. You've got to sit down, you can't stand at the bar, and that's not for me. But a lot of people will be glad. Okay, the general figures from around the world are good. The incidence of COVID-related stuff is diminishing. I'm not sure where it's at in India. I mean, India is the crisis point at the moment, and hopefully it's getting better there. But in general, it's getting better. It's still going to be another 6 months, another 12 months. No, not 12 months now, but another 7 or 8 months probably before it's cleared out and we're back to some sort of normality, because these things take a couple of years to go, and then that's not affected by vaccines and things. That's what happens. Okay, right. So that's the news on the development. Rohit got in touch with me yesterday when I wasn't available, and so left me messages, but they're not to my satisfaction. I'm still chasing him. I need to talk with him and get things sorted out on the Multiply WESA site. And I also need to get hold of Mujan, who's supposed to have produced another splash page, which I've not seen. And I need to make a video for it before it goes live. And I also want a page with the advertising information on, and I've not been able to get hold of him. I know he did have an accident, but he was supposed to be recovering, so I don't know where he is. So they're both in Pakistan. I don't know whether Pakistan is suffering in the same way from COVID as India. I have no idea. Okay, so that is the situation on the development side. On the support side and everything, we paid out all the withdrawals on Multiply WESA this morning. We cleared out all the account closures from We Share Abundance this morning, and all the support tickets are generally kept up to date. The only ones that won't be up to date pretty much are the ones that have been referred to me through the day, because I just don't have the time to be in and out of the support desk. I get in there once a day, clear everything and that's been allocated to me, and then get out to get on with other things. So in general, it's going well, and the support teams are working well, and it's an easy job at the moment for the KYC team, because with the negativity of the account closure and things, we're not bringing in that many people. So we're not getting that many people wanting to get KYC verified. So they're having an easy time of it at the moment. And it's the quiet before the storm, because once we do get the new site up and running, and we're able to get our core members together and start promoting in a big way, they're going to be rushed off the feed again. Okay, so that is the updates on the development and support. Of course, with Devyani, I had to pull her off to do this because it needed correcting with her being involved in this adjustment for the members for restaking and things. Incidentally, new members that come in and are buying pools, they have to buy at the market value. So it only applies to people that are restaking, and also to people that earned $2 as unstaked members and wanted to stake pool 1 and they didn't have enough, that'll be adjusted for them as well. But anything other than that, any new members buying pools and this sort of thing, they'll have to upload enough to cover it at market value. Okay. So who else have we got? We got Morocco. I see just jumped in here. Let me get up here and see where we were up to. Okay, I think that's where we're up to. Deborah from Southern Alabama, Burundi, India, Rotterdam in Netherlands. From work in the port of Rotterdam. Oh, you're at work, are you? Nigeria. I lose my 2,500. How have you lost 2,500? And 2,500 what? I could do with losing about £2,500. Well, no, not quite that much. £40 would be okay. Not cash, of course, not GB pounds sterling, but pounds weight. Get a bit of this off. Okay, more from the UK and Denmark, India, South Africa. Some of our downlines are struggling to renew their membership. We don't have a membership fee, Ramachandra. I presume you mean restake pools. I've just covered that in the updates, Devyani. That'll be fixed by tomorrow. The programming for that is done, but it's not been loaded. India. Russ Caldy's got a few pint pots lined up there. What about the Nuki Brown? Okay. And more from Holland and why today you are not happy? I am happy. I'm always happy. I don't know why you think I'm not happy. Agreed. Morocco, hi there. The link you sent yesterday for M911 is not working. That's another program, but I will tell you now that they're having problems with the registration. Some people are able to register, some not. Some countries are not allowed anyway, so if your country's not on the drop-down list, you can't register. If your country is on the drop-down list and you're having trouble, get onto their support. I've put in a couple of tickets and I know that people have, and they're supposed to have been fixing it. Belize, hi, I like Belize. I thought about living there. I was thinking about buying some property in Belize some time ago, 50 years ago now. There was a wonderful guy who ran a hotel in El Cayo. He was Lebanese. I suppose he's long gone now, but he was a wonderful old gentleman, and he'd come from the Lebanon, and he used to, when he first got there, he used to harvest chicle. Basically, that's like an edible rubber plant, and chicle was what they originally used for chewing gum, and they used to tap the trees in the jungles, and he used to collect it and then sell it to the people that manufactured chewing gum, and it's known as chicle, and some chewing gum used to be called chiclets, actually. It was I was in Belize just after it became Belize. It was British Honduras before that, and they were still building Belmopan, which is the capital. But I like Belize, apart from the mosquitoes. Okay, more from India, and where else? No, Africa. I don't think they're accepting people from Africa at the moment. They may change that in the future. I don't know. Deborah Nichols, I used to chew chiclets, yeah, and that's where the name came from, because it was this chicle that they harvested. Okay, all good fun. Seems like you remember when the UK went to Australia. You could go to Australia for 10 quid, if that's what you mean. It was a £10 thing, and they fixed you up with accommodation and a job and all the bit. Same for Canada. Okay, what have we got? More from Netherlands. When will WESA be launched? WESA is the token, and it was launched April 2020. We Share Abundance is in pre-launch, if you're talking about that. We're hoping to get it launched by the end of June. Hoping, not guaranteeing, okay? So, having done all the welcomes and things and given you some updates on the support, which were essential, and people have been waiting for that news, I neglected for our prayer. So let's have our little prayer now. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you and for all the blessings that you bestow upon us, and we ask that you bless the members of We Share Abundance, that their hearts be filled with unconditional love, and that through that love they may find the joy of service, and through the joy of service may they attract into their lives all the blessings in life from you that they ever need. Amen. Okay, thank you, God. Right. Today's been an interesting day because I got through what I could in time for getting to Bob Proctor's 5-day course at 3 p.m. UK time. I think it's, what would that have been, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there is a replay of that 1 hour training that he gave. It's excellent, as you would expect from Bob. He talks about changing the paradigms in your mind, because they're the only things. The only thing standing between you and success is you, and it's those paradigms that are in there. And unless you can clear them out and put in new ones, the ones that you really want, you're going to be stuck where you are. And if you don't want to be stuck where you are, it's absolutely free. Get in on that 5-day course. The replay, I posted a link for it in the group just before we went live here. What's the definition of an ostrich? I'm not getting caught in this one. I don't know. Hello, sir. There's a massage I got. A massage you got. Okay. I know that the social distancing restrictions have been lifted, but I'm not sure that they're up to that yet. Okay. In my dashboard concern, MultiplyWESA saying, if you sin up, you get 25, but my country is not among. Okay, yeah, you can't sign up Nigeria. That's not our program. It's a third-party program. Nothing to do with us. It's just that I offered it to the members that can sign up. Okay, so don't get at me about it. I don't know. If they don't want you, they don't want you. It's up to them. It's their program. We are global. Okay. I've got a black thing over my comments now. I don't know how that got there. It says, love one, Sonny Rajput in a black square, and I can't read the comments. Okay. So, where are we? Yeah, let's give you the numbers. Okay. They're not particularly exciting, but they're not particularly distressing either. Not sure how many registrations we got, but we have a net decrease in the number of registered members of 35 in the last 24 hours. That's the same as yesterday, coincidentally. It was exactly 35 yesterday, and it was 30 the day before. But the active members count is going down quite quickly. We dropped 717. We've now got 23,155 active members. And as I talked to you yesterday about that, I don't care. As long as the people that are staying are the right people, they're the good people, they're the people that are going to profit and benefit in massive abundance as we launch the new site. And the people that are leaving and losing interest, they're going to miss out big time, and we can do without their negativity anyway. So that's what's happened in the last 24 hours there. What's this? Pool 1, net decrease of 13 members. That should be like 13,000 really. Don't know how we get rid of all those inactive Pool 1 accounts, but there's got to be 13,000 of them. We're showing 36,397 Pool 1 active, and with only 23,000 or just over 23,000 active members, it's obvious that most or a big chunk of those Pool 1 members are not active, and it will come tumbling down at some stage, and I wish it would come tumbling down now, but for the moment it's showing 36,397. And elite members is probably about right. That's down 12. We did the account closures this morning. There weren't that many of them, but there were probably about a dozen elite members that opted out. Some of them for like $1 or $2. Anyway, it's their choice, isn't it? Okay. What else have we got? Yeah, site ranking, surprisingly, is up 14 places to 11,152 for WeShare Abundance, and up just 166 to 27,570 for MultiplyWESA. The coins I've not seen all day, but I did get in just before we came live, and it was showing $25.81 for the WESA token in coin ranking. That's down $10 on yesterday. That's a big drop. And it's these idiots that are leaving. But once they're gone, and we can get back to normality. The trading volume was still just 9,002. And in the back office, it's showing the market value at 23. Was it 23 or 25? Can't read my own writing. I think it's $23.38, and that is down a lump on yesterday as well. And of course, that is against waves, whereas coin ranking is against all the different currencies. The coin ranking dropped 33 places to 743, and that won't come back up until we start seeing proper trading going on again, and get rid of these idiots. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't call them idiots, but they are. Okay, MultiplyWESA, just 44 new email verified members in the last 24 hours. Really slow, and just 10 new Pro members in the last 24 hours. So we've got 11,464 verified members, 5,781 Pro members. And the bonus pool is up just $23 to $6,742. Okay, those are your numbers. Let's have a look. I've still got this black thing on here, so I can't. But let's see if I can read the ones at the top. Okay, I remember seeing this one that got the massage. The bird with long legs. So this is the ostrich question. Also, you only need one egg fried to be full. Oh, an ostrich egg. Yeah, they are pretty big. You need a big frying pan as well. Website is not working in my country. Please explain. That's a third party. A bird that does not realise with its head in the sand, its ass is open to the elements and an occasional flying kick. Okay, thank you, Peter. I believe, actually, that the myth about ostriches burying their head in the sand is totally false. But it's accepted, isn't it? If you tell people the lie often enough, people believe it. Hence COVID and all this stuff. Anyway, but get your paradigm sorted out and ignore all the other stuff and stop listening to all the rubbish on TV, social media and all these places. Set your own circumstances, set your own goals, set your own reality, okay? Okay. Sir, I have 3 WESA token I want to stake pool. If I stake my token, will finish. That's why I didn't stake my pool. That'll be sorted out tomorrow, as I said. It's possible that pool 1 members log in a few times a month. It's possible they only log in once a month as well, Paula, and that way it keeps the account active. But that's not a good member anyway. Hello, Mr. G. That's back about that M911. So people just waiting when they join market value go up, they will join Multiply WESA. It's up to them when they join. People are getting paid at the market value, paid out at the market value. If you want to join, it's people find all sorts of excuses for not doing things, and that's why they don't win. Okay, and I can't read. They've got something there. Ross Cowley replying to somebody, and that's got this black thing over it, so I can't read what that says. It says something about balance go 0, 0, 0. Okay. Right, what else have we got? I don't know. Not a lot, I don't think. I think I've covered most things. Let me see if we've got people that I can... No, it doesn't look like it because that will be showing... Oh, we got some people. My WESA not active in Twitter. I don't know. I don't know anything about Twitter. Why should it be active in Twitter? I don't know. We got a lot of Facebook things in. So I can't really comment on the YouTube people. It's gone funny. It's not not doing what it should do. It should show all except the Facebook group comments, and it's not doing it. It shows all the comments, and it doesn't even say who they are. So we can't do much with that one. Okay. I think we've pretty much covered it. It's been a mixed day today, but it's sunny and bright now. We've had a bit of rain. It started out wet early on this morning, but it got better. Okay. Somebody says I'm enjoying the strangest secret. Yeah, that's good. Earl Nightingale. it's been around a long time. I think about 1930 odd. He recorded that, and you can find it on YouTube. And it's good to listen to that every day, or ideally get those mind movies. You can download the free ones. I think there's about 10 that are possible to download free, and watch them. They only last like 2 minutes a piece, 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes at the most. So even if you watch all 10 of them, you're only looking at half an hour. Do it every day. Repetition is what's essential to get you where you want to go. Every morning I write a page of affirmations and my goals and what's going to happen. And I've been doing that for I don't know how many years, lots of years anyway. Certainly 10 years at least. I filled lots of books. I used to keep them all, like these loose leaf. But I'll show you one. Just a minute. I'll be back in a second. In fact, I've got two. I used to keep them all, but I got fed up with it and I threw them all out. You can see every page, every day. I write in these. This one's full. I've got one that's not full, of course, but I didn't bring that one. And this one is another one that's full. Every day, a page of affirmations and goals, because you've got to get it in here. And the only way you can do it is repetition. Not the only way. I believe you can do it in other ways as well, but repetition is the main way for most people. The other one is emotion, and that's usually related to a bad event. And that's why sometimes you get people that hit rock bottom and then boom, they explode, they've had enough, and that emotion changes the paradigm that they have. And so you'll get stories about people that hit rock bottom and then go on to become really, really changed in a beneficial way, where nothing can obstruct them and they can attract things into their life. And what's his name? Can't think of his name now. I can think of the name, but it's not right. I'm thinking of Ding Mandingo, but it's not. It's the author. It's got his name's something similar to that, and he was a drunk and a drug addict, and he was down and out living on the streets, and he pulled himself up one day and he saw a reflection of himself in a shop window, I think it was, and he'd not seen himself, and he saw himself for the first time for a long time, and he realized what a mess he was, and that was the emotional shock that turned him round, and he became a best-selling author and a personal development coach and guru sort of thing, whatever you want to call them. But we don't want to go through that. So it's better to get repetition in, and you can do repetition this way. I like to write things. So I always write a page every day, at least a page. I also have a gratitude book, and I write what I'm grateful for every day. That's another thing, but that's fairly brief. I usually find about 7 things that I'm grateful for each day. And then it's repetition. It's getting it in there. It's changing your paradigms to the ones that you want. And mind movies will do it for you, and that's an easy way for most people, because most people are very visual. I'm not as visual as most people, but mind movies still work for me. And I didn't think they would. But about 10 years ago or so, when mind movies first came out, I had some mind movies then, and I was watching them, and I lost them somewhere. I don't know what happened to them, but I was watching them, and they did make an impact on my life. They did change things. I didn't think they would, because I'm not really very visual. But most people are extremely visual, and that is why mind movies can be so powerful. Just 2 or 3 minutes each. Watch them every day. Takes you 3 to 6 months to really get that repetition in. And another thing I do is I have my books, and one of the books which I'm going to send to people absolutely free of charge when we launch the new Easy Profits Plan program in We Share Abundance. The Secret of Success. I have pages that I select, and I read them every day. The same page, the same bit of text, because you've got to repeat it until it becomes a part of you, until you're living it. And Bob Proctor was talking about this today, plus a lot of other things as well. But he was giving the reasons behind it, and he was talking about how he'd started and things like that. Very, very interesting, worth watching. Let me just get back into the Facebook group and see if there's anything there I need to answer, if I can see it without this black thing obstructing everything. Okay. Okay, I think I saw this from Assad. I'm not staking now because I'm waiting for the value to go up. Yeah, you don't need to wait. Tomorrow, later on tomorrow, it'll be sorted. You'll get the price that you were allocated your tokens. Until eventually the lie becomes obvious, and then nobody believes it. I'm not sure that ever happens, actually, Peter. You get something into somebody's mind that they believe, and it's their reality, and it's very difficult to change it. And this is one of the problems with your paradigms. They're in there, they've been implanted, and they're stopping you getting where you want to go. And the oil-rich Oman. Yeah, and what's going to happen to all these oil states when everybody goes green and stops using gasoline and things? I don't suppose it's going to stop overnight, but it's certainly going to limit the use. I know that Jaguar cars say that from, can't remember the date now, but it wasn't very far away, maybe it was 2030 or something like that, they will only produce electric vehicles. I suppose we can use oil to produce electricity, but that's not the same as all the cars running around burning the oil. So it might be a rude awakening for the Middle Eastern states in the not too distant future, the next 20 or 30 years. Okay, I've got a bigger thing over now that I can't read. Okay. Twitter is where a lot of people find crypto. Okay. I'm enjoying also The Strangest Secret. Yeah. Thunder and hail in Geordieland. Okay. We get a lot of hail here. Not much thunder. I like thunderstorms, actually. 1930, when you were a middle-aged man. No, I'm not middle-aged yet, Patrick. Well, actually, yeah, I do consider myself to be middle-aged now, but I've only just got there. Bring Cody with you. Where am I going? Okay. And we got Pakistan. Miracles to happen. Yeah, miracles are a reality. And you can manifest them the same way that anybody can manifest them. God, Jesus, you have the power to manifest miracles in your life. And people will call it coincidence. People will call it good luck. But you have the power to manifest miracles. Suriname. WESA token keep going down. Yeah, people keep selling it for silly prices. I can't stop them selling it. Bob Proctor, not really my cup of tea. Okay, Bob Proctor is probably one of the leading authorities on personal development. So maybe just put a bit of sugar in it. What's the reason for decreasing matrix commission day by day on Multiply WESA? You're not introducing people. That's the reason. It's not a passive program. If people aren't joining in sufficient numbers, your commissions are going to go down. You won't be living it. Oh man, okay. Okay, that pretty much covers everything then. I can't see anything there that we've not covered. And so I'll see you here tomorrow, same time, same place. By that time, I'm sure that Devyani will have uploaded the fix on your ability to purchase or restate your pools. And also the compensation for people who have already in these first 10 days restate pools. You'll be getting some tokens back. Okay? Lots of fun for everybody. Okay, and then Devyani will be able to get back on development for the new site. And by the end of the week, hopefully we'll have a better idea of exactly what's needed on there. We are aiming, as I say, we are aiming for the end of June. I don't think it'll be any earlier than that. Hopefully it won't be much later than that either. So let's manifest a miracle there, okay? God bless you all. I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Share love, share abundance. And if you're not happy with what you're getting from Multiply WESA, get out there and promote it, okay? It's down to you. God bless.